As a Christian woman, you might be moving forward in your purpose with passion. And in the season of midlife, you may feel it's so important to keep pushing so that you can make the contribution that you were created to make in the world. But though you're making progress, sometimes in the back of your mind, do you wonder if you're on the right path? Are there some areas where you feel stuck and you're wondering if you're making the right decisions? Or maybe you notice that there are some areas of your life that are out of balance, but you keep driving forward because after all, it is your calling. Hi, I'm Eris Charles, and I'm a life purpose coach, and I help Christian women in the season of midlife to joyfully pursue their God-given purpose so they can live with more passion, confidence, and impact. As a former engineer and project manager, I know how important it is to have regular check-ins throughout a project to make sure that all the parts are aligning with the bigger vision. And that also applies when we're working on our life plan and God's plan for our life. And today I want to talk about 3 reasons that it's important to pause and reflect as you pursue your purpose. Your purpose is not just your life's work, that one thing that you feel that you must do with your gifts, maybe a business, a ministry, a career, volunteering, or creating some type of movement. It's also related to your purpose as a believer, your spiritual walk with God, and what God's will is for your daily life in all the different areas of your life. And it's important to periodically take a purposeful pause to assess where you are, not just in your purpose, but also in the other areas of your life, and reflect on what's needed and plan your steps forward. And you want to have God's input on that because He is the one who has given you the purpose that you're moving forward in. And there are 3 reasons that it's important to take these purposeful pauses periodically. The first one is to listen to God's voice. Psalm 46:10 says to be still and know that I am God. So we want to go before God, bring our concerns, ask our questions, look for guidance, and be still and look for those answers. Listen for those answers, sense them. And, you could be stuck and just not know how to move forward. And God is going to tell you how to do that. He's going to tell you if you need to grow yourself or if there's a certain way you have to address the situation. He's going to open doors. He's going to put people in your life to help you in this area, in His timing. And also, you could just be at a loss. What do I do next? I know what the end point should be, but what am I supposed to be doing? And instead of just randomly doing things on your own, it's best to allow God to give you direction by listening to His voice. And the second reason that it's important to take these pauses is because you want to listen to your body, mind, and spirit. It could be that you're experiencing some fatigue or stress or health problems or any number of things, and those could be signs that you need some self-care or some soul care. And you can rethink your schedule and your plans and make sure that you're being balanced. There might even be some thoughts in your head that are causing doubt, that are causing fear, or some traits of impatience or unrealistic expectations for yourself, and other types of things that can really be a hindrance to you moving forward effectively. And when you take this pause, it allows you to give time for God to come in and help you to replace those thoughts and those habits and behaviors with things that are going to align with His will for your life and make things so much easier as you rest in Him and follow His guidance. There also might be times when you get a new interest or passion and you wonder if you really should be integrating this into your purpose or maybe shifting altogether. And that's something you really want to be able to bring before God so that He can provide you with the guidance in that area. And there could be some areas of life where you haven't really quite let God all the way in. And there's still some areas of stronghold and struggle that are causing issues within you or in your life. And that can give you an opportunity to invite Him in to help you to transform those areas so that you can be a more effective instrument as you move forward in your calling. And the third reason that it's important to take purposeful pauses, to pause and reflect while you're in the middle of pursuing your purpose, is to listen to your life. And what I mean by that is your home life, your personal life, your work life, your relationships, all these different areas of life, to observe and listen to others in your life also, and find out if you're out of balance in some areas. Maybe you need to prayerfully assess if you need to rethink some priorities and maybe focus more on your finances or home organizing or different work goals or personal growth areas. And it could also be that in your relationships, there could be some family or friends who really need you in ways that you have not been able to be available or accessible because you were pushing so hard in your purpose. So take time to think about, how can you build stronger relationships? How can you get new relationships that you might need to support you? Or how can you pursue peace and forgiveness in some of the relationships that you're in now? In fact, you may even have to pursue peace and forgiveness within yourself. So taking these purposeful pauses to pause and reflect and connect with God are so important to stay on the right path, as well as to keep you healthy and whole in your whole being. And if you need some guidance in taking this purposeful pause, then I invite you to download my free resource that I'm gifting to you that will help you to look at where you are now and where God wants you to be, what the vision is in the different areas of your life, and to prepare you to take steps that will be doable for you, small steps that are intentional to help you to move forward in the purposes that He has for you in your daily life. But this also prepares you to be able to walk more effectively in your actual calling. So you can download what's called the Purposeful Living Assessment and Reflections Guide at my website, liveinspiredbypurpose.com. And remember, when you check in with God and make sure that everything is aligned with His vision and His purposes, it's going to change everything.